Welcome to Shakespeare, the AI-powered website builder that runs directly in your web browser. With Shakespeare, you can build, edit, and deploy websites just by describing what you want. No coding experience is required. Everything happens in real time, right inside your browser, with complete control and complete user transparency. Let's dive in and see how it all works. Building with Shakespeare is incredibly easy, and starting a new project is incredibly easy. You just describe what you want to build. However, before you can do so, you have to set up and choose your AI providers. Let's take a look at that. To choose your AI provider and get started, you just click anywhere in the creation box to choose a model. You can click choose a model, or you can click in the box itself. The onboarding workflow starts. You select get started. You read the terms of service and click I agree. Hit continue. Now here you're able to choose your AI provider. To support the Shakespeare project, you click Shakespeare AI and use the Shakespeare AI provider. If you're an advanced user, perhaps you have an open router key or another key from another provider. For this demonstration, I will choose Shakespeare AI to support the Shakespeare AI project and agree to Shakespeare AI's terms of service and click continue. From here, I have 3 different models to choose from. I can choose the cheaper GLM 4.5. I can choose Claude Sonnet 4.5 or Claude Opus 4.1. Claude Sonnet 4.5 is the gold standard for development. It's the model that we've had the most success with and recommend. So I'm going to select Claude Sonnet 4.5. Then I'm going to hit continue. I'm going to decide how much AI credits I would like to purchase. I can pay by credit card, or I can pay by Bitcoin Lightning and generate an invoice and pay the invoice. Once the invoice is paid, I'll be ready to start building. Okay, now I'm ready to start building. Click Start Building, and I'm ready to go. I have my model automatically selected, and I can begin typing to tell Shakespeare what I want to build. And Shakespeare will begin building it, fully generating a fully designed website, complete with sections, layout, and styling before my very eyes. I can watch my site come to life instantly through our live preview system, and every change that I make is updated in real time. However, maybe I am struggling with getting started and I need some inspiration from existing applications. I can browse the featured application section, and I can also browse the templates section and choose any of these to begin working with Shakespeare. Maybe I'm a small business owner and I would like to begin editing a small business website and then customizing it for myself. Let's click Edit with Shakespeare. And immediately, the project is cloned into my Shakespeare dashboard, downloaded, and activated for live preview. From here, I can begin customizing everything. You can customize through visually or through the code. If you want to change some text, swap an image, you can click and edit the code yourself. If you're an advanced user, by clicking on this button up in the corner and browsing the code. However, if you're not an advanced user, you can just tell Shakespeare and have a conversation, and Shakespeare will do the work for you. If you are an advanced user, though, you also have access to a terminal, and you can go into the terminal and run various terminal commands. Again, you don't have to do this. Shakespeare is built for advanced users, intermediate users, and beginners. The platform adjusts to your needs depending on what you need and how you use it. Let's take a look at changing AI providers, digging a little bit more into how the application works. One of the things that makes Shakespeare unique is flexibility. You're not locked into one AI provider or one model. You can choose from over 40 models across multiple providers. These include OpenAI, Anthropic, xAI, DeepSeek, Moonshot, Google, Routester, PaperQ, and so forth. This gives you the freedom to experiment and build with a model that best fits your project, your privacy, and your budget. Once you've chosen and configured all of your model providers, you can go into the model selector, search for different models, choose and select them at your convenience. You can switch as often as you'd like, again, based on project, based on complexity, based on budget. Okay, let's check out some of the Git features and version control. If you already have a project you've been working on, no problem. You can use existing Git repositories and import them and sync them, and use the built-in version control system to manage your entire project's history. You can configure your Git identity, your email address. You can configure your credentials for GitHub, for GitLab, and so forth. Once your credentials have been all configured, you can go into some of the Git features through the GUI interface, such as rollback, which allows you to roll back to different commits of your project. Think of this as like a way to restore from a backup. You can also go in and manage all of the repository features. You can go in and change branches. You can create new branches. You can merge branches, and you can even do pull requests. You can go into the advanced features and look at all the different branches of the project and even do compares from one branch to the next. You can go into the pull request and submit a pull request to the project if you would like, if you're working on someone else's project. When you're ready to publish your project to the web, Shakespeare makes deployment extremely easy and effortless. With one click, you can deploy to Netlify, or Sell, Insight, or even host directly on Shakespeare. With all of these, you can configure your own subdomain. No terminal commands, no complex setup. You just build, preview, and publish instantly. From the project menu, you can select Deploy, then choose your provider, and select how you want to deploy your project. You can configure the domain name through the provider and deploy your project to their platform. If you're an advanced developer or intermediate user, Shakespeare still has things for you. You can click on the code button to view the file system, browse the file system, look for files that you need to edit, and edit them with a code editor. If you need even more tools, you can check out the built-in terminal, and you can run terminal commands such as git, hexdump, curl, tail, and so forth. Shakespeare adjusts to whatever you need it to do, depending on your level of skill set and familiarity with the platform. Anytime you need help on Shakespeare, help is just one click away. At the bottom of the Shakespeare screen, you'll see the Help button. Click on the Help button, you'll be taken to the Shakespeare Resources page. From there, you can browse our frequently asked questions, and you can browse all of our support articles. And remember, if you're looking for some inspiration and trying to figure out what to build, stop by our templates section and our featured apps section. And don't forget that Shakespeare can even import existing projects from zip file or GitHub or GitLab, and you can begin working on your project directly inside Shakespeare. Well, there you have it. That's Shakespeare, a new way to build for the open web. Start creating today at shakespeare.diy. Turn your ideas into live working websites powered by AI, powered by Noster, and built for the open web.